and the finals are happening. Okay, yeah, ScouB is going for the title defense. Wait, Sargoth, really? Never had to really? There's never been a consistent... Like, there's no one who's gotten to battle mode final twice? I wouldn't actually know. I wouldn't actually know, because it could just be a sarcasm joke, but I could believe it, but I haven't just been... Maybe I've not been paying enough attention. Oh, do you need to play the... Yeah, it was just showing my face. Brilliant. Yeah, sorry, I don't set up the smart stuff. But yeah, they're just fixing all the stream stuff and all the rest of it. And then it'll be underway. Although I believe you are seeing the game right now. So, grand finals underway. ScouB versus Geo. We have been here before. ScouB, as said, I believe ScouB was quite dominating the last time this happened. But at the same time, Geo has been playing very well today. Especially the moment he got out of group stage. I was just back to back, just brilliance, really. So yeah. But yeah, no, straight into it. No break or nothing. Oh, no one has done it successfully. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, no, it makes sense they're both in finals. Okay, okay. So yeah, no, that's all good. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, Patrick just sorting out all the tech stuff. I am solo commentating this, so more monologuing for the squad. Yeah, expect a lot of ums. Don't know if that's gonna make it worse by mentioning it, so now you're noticing it. But anyway, okay. So this is, oh yeah, that's normally what you do with reds versus like feathers. On the basis you want to be as close as possible. Nice. You want to be as close as possible before using it to give them not enough time to react to actually jump over. By doing that, it can mean that some people just get hit despite having a feather. I've done this in competition, and Rati, I mean that was fast, but one balloon left on Geo there, so definitely it was a close game despite how fast it was.
Bit of a surprise hit on the last red there. Very fast red, and I thought ScouB maybe had the dodge going, but it's early on.
Yeah, no, it's nice to have the first win, but 11.
It's 11, yeah.
11 wins is no joke.
Personally, I don't like going into the center for the first item on this course.
It all depends on whether you get zoom start, and if you do jump it properly, you can pick up like an item like immediately. I suppose it's not as compulsory as I believe players make it seem in terms of how often we do it. But it's certainly viable if you don't absolutely mess it up.
I like to take one of the outside items just to... I don't want to get stuck in the center because I missed a wall jump.
Ooh la la!
Wow, the green is a win!
Very nice.
The green hit gave him a point.
Straight up. Great green. But yeah, no, no, but you're right though. I definitely, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a bit more experimentation about the Battle Course 3 start, honestly, because I could see how that's like, it's just less risky, you know. Not many people get hit like the second it starts, but it does happen, you know. So
yeah, there's a few things like that. I have a preferred first item box pickup depending on which player I am and which track it is. If I'm player 2 on this track, I go for the very first item box.
Yes.
If I'm player 1, I don't, because
you won't get there in time. No, that's 100%. The thing is player 2. This is the reason why player 2 is actually the strongest port.
Right.
It is specifically only because of Battle Course 2, and it's only because of the very start, and then that's it. The moment you get past the start, it doesn't matter anymore.
But it's a difference.
But yeah, and it's because normally player 1 on racing gets the inside, so player 1 has a slight advantage. Although not that important in match race because, you know, second place items.
Oh, second place items.
But
yes.
yeah, but in battle mode, yeah, second place is kind of where it's at. Nice cheeky red hit there. Gonna be looking for star red, I reckon, from Geo, or at least star green. You know, he's down for that as well. Or just drive into him. Jeez, on that was close. That was real close.
Watch this star driving, yeah.
It's just, it really feels like he sticks to you. Just his usage of, I feel like it's drifts. Maybe the brake button.
I think he touches brake, yeah.
For real. Bowser Kart, the entire reason why bananas do not get shot in PAL is because they shoot way too far.
It's just too far.
It's really hard to sort of set up a banana shot, and so it would only work across the entire map, which is extremely hard to land. Whereas in NTSC, they are much more of a danger because the shorter range means they're more controlled.
Whoa.
No, still gets the red though,
yeah.
and that's all ScouB really needs.
No follow-up. Banana is not a follow-up, unless you're very French.
Yeah, you have to be very fast. It's been done, but much more likely you drop it just in front of them, and then people accidentally drive into the cheeky.
Yeah.
Cheeky. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do not want to be out in the open there. If you go out in the open with a red, you're asking to get hit twice. Because then they can get any item and just shoot it ready in the middle, and it will probably hit you. It's going to go all the way around? No. It gets caught on the wall.
Didn't quite make it.
Okay.
Geo is firing.
Yeah. Blasting out. Okay. There's a lot of single hits going on. I mean, Ghost, there's not much you can do, but... yeah, not too many combos at the moment.
This is not a single hit track, in my opinion.
Yeah, I remember you saying actually about that.
I feel like you disagree. Maybe it's just a different caliber of players we are, but usually when I get hit on this track, it's over.
Right. I think, as I said, I feel like it only happens nice.
Whoa, what a shot.
3-0. I feel
Quick start for Geo.
Yeah. It's because in the reason why I think it's different from like Battle Course 1 is you can be in the red zone, and the opposite zone to that I believe is green. But you could be in opposite zones. Yeah, it's red, so red to green, and you can actually, if someone gets hit by a random green, you can actually drive there and hit them with a red in time. Whereas Battle Course 2, if you was on the opposite sides of the map, you're not getting in there in time.
Oh no, I get
unless
that.
They're in the middle.
Battle Course 1 is a much smaller map.
Yeah. That's what makes it just ridiculous. It's Battle Course 1, then Battle Course 2. The only reason why 3 ends a little bit sooner sometimes is because stars are super strong because you can go through ice blocks.
So strong.
You can go through ice blocks, which actually means stars have less walls, which
basically, it's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, so like stars could just drive through a wall. If you could drive through walls in this and like just shoot people with reds, like imagine. So, for sure, stars are super strong on Battle Course 3 more than other courses. But in this track, it's normally there's a lot of getting hit once, and then that's the end of it. But these players have done a decent job of putting themselves in positions where, when they get hit by one item, they're not getting hit by a million.
Oh,
Aye. Yeah, that was a bit of a bait. Like it's just like I want you to activate star, but it's like
that's brave.
Very close.
That's quite brave.
Because it can go wrong, and you can.
And then you may be dead.
You'll take a single hit because you've got stars, so you'll be able to dodge the other.
Oh, that's true. All right.
So it's single hit only, but it's still a free balloon. Oh, he planted it. Okay, I wasn't expecting that from.
Geo is a firer.
But I thought, because I saw Geo fire. I was pretty sure. If that was Geo, I was expecting him to fire, and then he just didn't. He just planted it. So he must have felt very wrong about the angle, or maybe he's trying to mix it up. That green was. Oh, gee, there you go. There's ScouBs just pinging him up everywhere. Aye. Red shell on deck. Blocked by the green. See, sometimes traditional play, it's just what you're supposed to do. Forget jumping, forget tricks, just plant that green behind you, drive in a straight line. That's super important.
I trust that like 40%.
Basically, the reason that works when you drive directly forwards after planting the green shell, and you make sure to line it up so the red goes directly for you. It will not work if you plant the green and then drift.
Slightly moving is death.
Yeah, slightly moving means you may as well have not planted it at all.
Right.
Yeah, it's almost that bad. So yeah, definitely if you're going to plant, you are committed into driving in the same line. This is why green shell planting is very good when you're wall riding already, because
it gives an extra security.
It doubles up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the thing, tech does overlap. You know, you can
Sure.
wall ride and pay route. You can, like, I think, like jumping over pay route. You could choose not to pay route, etc. You have multiple options in battle mode to dodge it, and this is the reason why I believe it really started kicking. Disgusting. Red, random red.
Wow, that was another fast one. It wasn't a short track, but when it started happening, it was done.
Yeah, it was done. Yep. I went back. We're doing the rerun of Battle Course 1.
I love it. Battle Course 1, boys.
Hey, hold it down. There's a lot of players that just play Battle Course 1.
Oh, all my life.
Really?
If I can, yes.
Yeah. Either they're Battle Course 1 players, or I feel like especially new players can be Battle Course 4. Because that was before they knew about jumping over items and stuff. Walls are a way to stay safe.
Yeah.
So they thought it was more competitive.
I'm
but
not a big fan of staying safe.
yeah. Oh la la. These random...
Whoa, the jump!
Very nice. Very nice.
So, what do you feel the window for the standstill red jump? Is it like a one-frame window?
I don't know, you know. I don't feel it's one, but it's certainly shorter than every other type of jump. Standstill is like... if something's driving towards you, the green shell is going towards you, jumping over it's a bigger window than doing standstill. 100%. So
Yes. But I think standstill is less than 4. It's probably 1 or 2 frames.
Yeah. I could agree to that.
Nice Peru there. For Geo to stay alive.
Yeah, that's a fair red, considering it was never going to land because of the ghost. Picked up another one, ended up being red. Sad times.
So when you see the opponent get a ghost, I may take 1 second to try to line up a red shot, but you have to fire.
Yeah. It's much worse for them to have it, especially if your red, especially if you weren't likely to hit them with your red angle. You just do it to sort of make them sweat, and sometimes it really will work, because the thing is that their hand is on the ghost button to do the item.
Yeah.
But that means that they're not actually focusing on jumping as much.
That's true.
So if you do get a lineup shot, they don't know whether to hit the item button or if they should jump. And then that bit of time is really nice. But normally you've only got so much time to shoot it. You've sort of run out of time anyway. So
you can't commit to it, but you can give it a thought.
Yeah. Definitely. Ghost still 100%. He got the ghost first. Red shell came second. Can't choose it. Point blank. Like, why use a red when you got you got a red? Use it like a green. Feel it. Okay. So really, he wanted to force his hand to shoot it early.
Yeah.
So he didn't.
Oh, this is a red star. No, too much speed.
Bars, yeah. Aye.
And now ScouB with the star, so this is turn around.
Yeah. He's going to be going over this item, using it, and getting it.
He gets a red immediately.
Gets a red.
Oh, this is tough. Oh, the dodge.
Nice dodge from Geo. ScouB doing the right idea, just getting as close to the wall as possible.
This is tough for Geo. He's stuck. Yeah.
Nice. That's the thing.
The straight red is so hard.
When you're because if you're too close, it goes through them.
Yes, and if you're too far, it may start cornering or turning and whatever.
Yep. So point blank is definitely hard, but definitely feels nice when you get
certainly. Oh, the green shot! I love it.
Jeez, danger items around here. We play with a full set of items in the finals tonight.
You gotta play your items.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Red. And this for ScouB is
so
bad.
Weird.
When you're at slow speed and you have to go out of the pool.
Yeah.
You're always at risk.
Okay. This is. It's so weird. Like, I think you want to just shoot, but it's.
Oh, it's circling. Oh, the double circle red hit.
When that happens, the thing is, just using a feather isn't enough. Like, you actually have to get in a position where you're away from the red constantly circling you. because it's taking the tightest turn each time.
Yes.
So it can't get any tighter. So there's no point moving inside the circle. It's going to keep circling you.
So how do you dodge it?
How do you dodge it? Oh man, that's actually that's a great question. You can. I've done it.
Yeah. Do you move outwards?
You want to time it so when it's kind of going round, you get the most amount of time to escape, and you just go to the closest wall and you jump over it again.
Yeah.
90% of the time. That's pretty much how
it's tough though.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird one. There is.
Oh, very nice positioning by Geo there.
Yeah, for sure.
Gets the red shot, and ScouB is down to 1 balloon. This is also another important point.
Yeah.
Okay, the star.
How did that not hit, bot?
Yeah.
He must have jumped through him, which is another viable thing. You can actually. Wow.
Come on, Geo. You're supposed to be hit by now.
Jeez, got away with it all. 2 stars.
There's still a red going. There's a green. There's red. There's a star. You're dead.
His next item is a green. Toad's acceleration is not enough. And if you ever wanted to see the problem with lightweights,
needed Yoshi.
Literally, that's what happens. Like if it was Yoshi, he could have lined it up and still shot him. In all fairness, but it gave him an option. You could have had options to go a little bit more forward, a little bit less. But Toad and Koopa, man, you just take the L. Mario Luigi, it's even flipping worse. But yeah, absolutely, definitely well played. And like because he missed with all of his stars and reds, but he just lined it up. Get it? It was some nice item luck for sure, but ScouB abuses it.
4-2 instead of 5-1. It's kind of big.
Yeah. You need those games to just keep the gap realistic.
So certainly the game is alive, obviously. We've seen that before. The momentum changes. Suddenly a player gets 6, 7 wins in a row.
Yeah. No, for sure.
But getting off to a good lead is it makes you play more comfortable, which probably makes you play better.
Yes. Yeah, so it's only if the other player then steps up to that level that
ScouB is stepping up.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Yeah, no, as Geo just played it super safe. He sees the green. Sometimes, if you know where the green vaguely is, there's just no need to turn into it. No. You just play it safe. You go around. You just don't wanna mess around with it. Sure. As I said, the only disadvantage to that is you'll get 1 less item cycle, but it's 1 less balloon just dropped straight up. And it's normally these randoms keep hitting you in places where you're just going to get hit for a second time as well. Like, because they're just out in the open. And you just get smacked. And especially in those little corners, getting caught in that ice block and getting hit by an item is a death trap. Because you can get hit by 2 different angles. It's almost as bad as being out in the middle like this. This is not the... That red actually...
That red went for ages.
He needed to jump that. Jumping that means he's not getting hit by the rest of this guaranteed. Like, it's not guaranteed to hit him. Wall bounces are definitely helpful there.
Oh, the green drop.
This is what I mean by people just driving towards items anyway.
Yes.
They'll dodge. Geo was doing great job dodging, but the moment he wanted to cycle out his banana, he went towards that item. ScouB knew he was going to do that. ScouB just goes in, takes it, and just drops it on his face. Like, and this the one and ScouB wouldn't jump that because he wanted the item. And if you jumped, he would have dodged the item. It's a funny psychological thing. Like, oh, he blocked him out of it. Gets the green. Nice. Gives him an opportunity to get a balloon where Geo had none. Star. It's nice and safe for now. He's going to be looking for another item.
Yeah.
He wants to line it up. He's probably going to do it on like at least one a little bit closer.
Oh, that's pretty far away.
It's because he's actually behind him in the same lane.
Oh,
and he actually still got him.
It's not enough. No.
Not enough, but
Peach is too fast.
One hit is one hit. No. And on Battle Course 4, this thing is long. Like if there's any track where you have 3 lives, 3 lives, it's this one.
This is 3 lives track. Yes.
Yeah, because there's just so many. Unless you get actually caught in the corner of one of these.
Oh, the hit!
No way! He didn't even need reds.
Wow.
He didn't even need them.
Geo star driving bros.
Aye. Nice.
After ScouB kind of got the momentum back, Geo just does a quick Battle Course 4.
Yeah. Oh, man, more rematches. We're on battle course 4 again. You would think it was just a rage restart the way these keep going. Just looking for the salty run back.
Oh.
Bop, bang, bish bash, bosh. Take that. Nice. Bounce off the wall, kills his momentum, lines up his red because of it. Geo didn't break in time, gets it. Got a star, and now he's looking in. He's in the same position Geo was. He's gonna be they're wanting to line up, get this item, and then immediately just start getting on Geo's back. He's going super fast, but in trying to shoot the red, he sort of killed his own momentum. And so he didn't actually really attack with the star itself. It was more with the invincibility and red. Nice.
Gets that to hit from 0 point distance.
He just knows. He just knows he lines himself up to be like, actually, he keeps getting his momentum, giving it an opportunity to make shots like that. Like, even though it didn't hit, the other two did, you know.
Just try it.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're in a correct spot, it's a 50-50 or something like that, too.
Jeez, he real drifted around that green, wanted nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Aye, aye, aye. Okay, okay. Cycling through some feathers at the moment. Red shells up. You know, I don't really feel like the items have been too one-sided. You know, there's been there's definitely been some star fiestas where someone just gets like 2-3 stars, but it's not like actually this is dumb. But at the same time, you know, they're not abusing. It's not like they're abusing each other. Like they get hits and they don't get hits. You know, it's not like every star they just constantly.
Yeah, the item RNG has been fair so far.
Yeah. For sure. Okay, so.
But it is a thing in this game. When you get a star, you'll get another star.
Yeah.
You can play for 10 minutes without stars, and then when you get 1, you get 3.
For sure, for sure. Much like UK buses, if you know, you know. But he had that star. I still got hit by that green. Like, greens can really be sniper like that. With a red, there's no way that ScouB would ever have taken that risk.
No.
He would have just immediately. But he's like, maybe that it might not. He wants to get a bit closer, line himself up. Does hit the star anyway, so perhaps it was the correct decision. Because now he's looking at 4-5.
ScouB is bringing it back. We still got a long way to go to 11.
But the thing they both do, like as somebody said to begin, they're looking at like 11-10. It's believable. This match is much better than the last time they played, so I'm already appreciating it for sure.
What was the score last time?
I think it was like 11-4.
11-4.
Yeah, but it was like 11. It was like 9-2 at points. Like it was a pretty rough one. But versus this, where Geo's actually winning, 5-4. So he's already past that point.
Yeah.
So whatever he was doing over the break suddenly worked for sure. And that's the thing, I feel like Geo is better than that 11-4 really. I mean, ScouB is an on-fire player, but Geo is a great battle motor, for sure.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Just getting through some feathers. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Probably, yeah, just gonna go take that one. It's interesting, because when you take the inside items, it means that you're more like the items are gonna reset. Because like if no one ever gets a plume, you can only pick up the items inside the track.
But that's still enough if you take every single one.
Oh, of course, but it means that it actually means that there can be situations where there's no items and someone's got a star and they're behind you and there's nothing you can do about it, or a red behind you, and you can't get them off because there's literally no item. But taking the inside stops that from happening so often, because there should be an extra item floating around before it resets.
I saw that one 2 minutes ago. Geo must not be completely focused at this point.
Sometimes you see it and just miss it.
Yeah, well,
like,
you see it, but you don't get the correct angle.
Yeah.
You think you're seeing it at one angle.
The other thing, though, is going out in the middle. You're kind of asking for it sometimes, honestly. Like, it's not the best play because it's much more likely to happen because there's just so much open space for it to just bounce around it. But at the same time, as you've been saying before, sometimes just taking the absolute correct answers isn't always the right answer. Right. But there's definitely a risk when you deliberately choose bad options, like going in the middle. And one of them is the random greens. And the other is Combo Fiesta.
Combo Fiesta. French hat-trick, of course.
For sure, for sure. There ain't
Star
there ain't no
showdown?
killer instinct breakers around
Nobody
here.
fired a star. That was so close.
They're just constant. They're feeding each other. They want the other one to just shoot. And we don't have any star rules, but we don't have any star rules because the only people it would matter for are these two. I swear they're the only ones that hold on to the stars like this.
It's a chicken race at this point.
Yep. Because the thing is most other people would just be like, oh, I just use. Aye.
ScouB feels like
It's-
he has to fire.
He thought he could land that, but the thing is, it's the final, so they're going to play it as safe as possible when it comes to the star specifically. Because if you just use it second, you're just at an advantage.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. I thought you would use it there. But then
He
that's the
gets
thing,
hit with the star.
you save it. ScouB has done this twice now. Like, he's saving it to get the hit in. Now, the first time he did, it did pay off in all fairness. He landed the star later. But the thing is, you can also get ghosts, and then it forces your hands anyway, like in this situation. So
If you wait too long, eventually you're forced.
yeah,
Nice shot.
insane red. That time couldn't use the star too much. There was he still had to wait for it.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, I thought he was gonna go for the planting green. If he'd done it a bit sooner, it might have been the one.
Also nice red. Just didn't hit.
Jeez, they're out in this middle, man. Risking.
Is he on fire right now?
For sure. Jeez, yeah, I think it's just because, like, I don't know if it's just desperate to hit or they just, the items are in the middle so they go for it, but yeah, I'm surprised how much they're breaking the go in the middle rule. Because,
random green in the end.
yeah, I mean, like, that's not necessarily middle, but, like, it's just that feeling.
Hazard zone though.
Yeah. But to be fair, that's just random greens. And these guys shoot more random greens. In all fairness, they're getting hit by more of them because there are more of them. These two are two people that ping off all of their greens.
Yes.
Unlike Sami, who only done some of them, and Drew, who literally never. So, definitely going to be more random greens out here than in the last round.
Actually noticed ScouB's face after that loss. He took it quite hard.
Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, it was, randoms, man. This thing it will get decided by. Thing is it's not just randoms. They are pinging them off to try and shoot them.
Yeah, yeah.
To try and actually land them, I mean.
And dodging randoms is a thing, and it evens out in the end, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it can be very detrimental to your feeling of the game. If you get hit by a couple of randoms, you feel like shit, and then...
Yeah, because just like it wasn't like, it doesn't feel as fair. Like,
No, right.
But at the same time, like, you ping them off, you take the risk. Like, you'll find it when two people both plant them. Guess what? No one gets hit by randoms. Why? No one's shooting them.
Pretty much.
So, it's definitely like, you don't want to get hit by randoms. Don't shoot.
Live by the sword, die with the sword, etc.
Yeah. But at the same time, to never shoot a green, like, it's just is throwing away an item sometimes, so.
I shoot my greens.
Yeah, I mean, I shoot greens if I feel like I can actually land them. If I can't land them, I don't want randoms, I plant them. Basically. That is my personal rule of thumb. Of course, you create your own. But yeah, if you get good enough that you're just shooting them, and the thing is to get good enough to shoot them, you have to keep randomly shooting them until you kind of get it. So, nice red though.
Yeah, nice shot.
Uh,
I mean, to some people it may be strange when we say nice shot, because that was just a straight red shot. But to understand how a straight red shot works is not easy.
yeah, like you're trying to set it up, and you just constantly mess up the slight angle. So so it's more the prep that's actually the impressive,
Yeah,
bit, not the actual shooting of the
If
ball.
you have sideways momentum or slight turning angle, it won't go straight.
Yeah, none of it. You just get so some nice dodging there. But yeah,
Reds generally take a slight turn before they start hitting the opponent.
well, they'll always go directly forward based off of wherever you're kind of shooting from, and then they will start angling based on that.
Yeah, but
Based on where the opponent is. But it's like slight angle, like it chases, but like slowly. Like it doesn't directly go for them. Like in the numeric cards where it just beelines, and it goes for a direct path where it won't hit a wall, basically. Whereas in this, if you shot it towards a wall, guess what? It's going to hit a wall. It's not going to go round for you. These greens.
That turns it around.
Missed the other item though. Could have been a finisher, but still. Yeah,
wow,
maybe.
we got this straight again.
maybe that might be why ScouB honestly lost that. If he actually picked up that other item and it turned out to be a green, a star, or a red, you know, that could have been it. I think that might be sorting out a technical issue. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
So about the reds, I feel like for the first half second or something, the red is getting his bearings. So after that, it may go straight. So if you do a close quarters red, you have to be sure you're aligned and everything.
Yes, because I feel like it will go direct. So if you're facing a direction, it will go directly forwards, and then afterwards it will start turning to where the opponent.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you are not faced directly in front of them, it's like a green shell. It's not gonna hit. It's just if you're at an angle and they're at an angle, instead of facing directly towards them, it will just shoot away from them and it will miss them, and then it will just go around. But it can't go all the way around, and it will crash into a wall because of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Giving you that math slow down, Mario Kart maths.
It's a feel thing.
The thing is it can be calculated though, because it's 100%. It's a mathematical formula.
Sure. Mid-match though.
Mix.
Yeah?
Like, there's definitely this is the better angle, and this will work. There are instinctual base, but there's some way you're just like, well, I'm going at this speed, therefore it will go around, therefore bang. But I think what's instinctual is, like, the little touches. To be like, is it, like, there or there that I want to be? Like, is it like, do I want to be, like, it's like the difference between 25 and 30 degrees.
Sure.
Like, the maths is, look, you're going to have to be slightly angled to the left, and it's going to be between X and Y degree. But like the mini points are just instinctual. It's too fast of a game to be lining up that quickly.
Exactly. Geometry and physics on a hunch.
Not maths, baby. I'm from the UK. I'm sorry, man. I'm just gonna have to. You're gonna get UK dictionary around here, man. But
You don't want to engage Joe in a grammar war.
Is it gonna end bad? Yeah.
It's a losing fight.
Oh, that green came right round. What's up?
If I remember correctly, both Joe and Drew have degrees in English.
Really?
Yes.
Nice rap.
That was done.
It was just nice finish, basically. I don't know
done.
about the red shot itself, but yeah, it was just nice.
Balgor's one, boys. Let's go.
Explosive. Oh, is it? So apparently audio desynced. Guys could probably tell us that, so hopefully see if that could get fixed.
Yeah, feel free to tell us whenever something's wrong. We'll try to fix it. Wow, this is a ScouB point.
Well, I don't know, you know.
No, not quite yet. Not quite yet.
It's definitely better. It's
the
go
items, though.
That's the corner of the wall. It was 7-4, and now it's 6-7. That's 2 extra wins.
That's the Balgor's one you're talking about. The bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Fixing the tackle. Rip the chat. It's gone again. Oh, my voice sorry that. Fair enough. Hey, appreciate. Ooh, I wasn't sure that green. I thought that maybe he might be able to spit the green in his face. Get it all sorted out. I'm loving the maths debate. You know. Ooh, nice start. Nice start. Hit him, slap him up. Back, back. There's only one balloon at the moment. Really? This is getting worse, apparently.
Could be it.
Oh,
the feather is perfect.
Yeah. Nice, nice.
Just a quick reactivation of the stream here.
Stars all day, every day.
8-6 for Geo. And Geo was looking to... I mean, ScouB was making a comeback. And now it's sort of stabilized.
Well, because it was 7-6. It was 7-4 to Geo.
Yeah.
And then ScouB brought it back 6-7. Like 7-6. So it went from 7-4 to 7-6. And then Geo just got 8-6. So now he's going to be looking to just try and close out the game. And just get a bit out of there. But yeah, certainly close. But ScouB is edging back. He is.
Yeah. And he's getting the items now.
Yeah, the longer this game goes, perhaps the more of an advantage you might have. ScouB has done a lot of finals, like in the last 3 years. Like, he keeps getting up there.
He's just too solid.
His stamina is just going to get better.
It's a real thing in Mario Kart, stamina, for CDM at least.
Any tournament that lasts for a day at all, like finalists will feel it. It just goes on forever. It doesn't matter what tournament you're playing, even if, because if to play against the maximum number of matches, it's just so many, and so to keep up a quality, like to keep up the quality that they do is actually really hard. Like sometimes your fingers just straight hurt. Your mental just starts dropping. You can't remember all of the little tricks. You can't focus on both screens at the same time. Like you actually just lose stuff as the game goes on. So to actually keep everything going, still throwing out these final level red shells, like final level greens, you know, it's really hard to do. So, you know, props to both players. Geo is at a disadvantage in this because even though he doesn't tend to fall off so much, he certainly hasn't been in as many finals. He's been in a lot of semis, so he has done a lot of games actually. And semis is the same number of, if you come third or fourth, you play the same number of games as finalists, to be fair.
That's true.
So, in that way, Geo has been around the block, definitely.
Slightly different level of pressure, though, I guess.
In the finals versus third and fourth, to an extent, yeah. Being the champion at something versus third place, like it's like medal. It's still a medal, like third, because fourth doesn't even get a medal. So there's pressure in losing this. I like the banana, but yeah, first to second, you know, being the world champion at
wow, the Peru from ScouB.
Nice.
And almost hits Geo with the green afterwards. That's the best kind of Peru.
Yeah, the offensive Peru. The I'ma hit you too. And I'm a dodge your stuff. Red on red.
Aggressive shots.
Yeah. Green shell down the right line.
Ooh, pretty good shot.
The thing is that's the thing. Those greens will hit people when they mess up on that wall too much.
Yes.
Like that's what you're really catching out sometimes, is for them to make a mistake. Not actually. You shoot them and they probably wouldn't get hit if they drive perfectly. But if they mess up, they'll lose.
Yeah, and that's a chance you take, because when it works, it's
yeah, it's a balloon. But that's why invincible momentum players are so like scary, because they just stop getting hit by stuff, because you're throwing out stuff which probably won't hit, but you can't line up perfectly.
Yeah. Oh.
Random. 8-7. ScouB is catching up. Back to our favorite sandy beach.
Is it?
Battle course 2.
It's better than Cooper Beach 102, I guess.
Oof. But there's not really much to those ones. You know, you ain't got enough beach relaxing, honestly. It's just all water. You've got to be water sliding around.
Yeah, there's no relaxing, that's true.
It's the MBT for days. If not water sliding at the very least.
Definitely not.
Nice! You couldn't even see him. Had to entirely set up based off of the watching the other player's screen rather than actually. Is that going to go all the way around?
No. Not quite.
But yeah, no, still swears. Whoop. Nice cheeky red. Nice cheeky red. But ScouB is still long boosting. Oh my days. With the feather. And the feather immediately cuts out the long boost, so that's why he got his control back immediately. Man, this out in the middle stuff when he has a star, man. I suppose that feather's a bit safer on this course than others, but it's if he gets hit by a random green, you can't escape with the feather.
No,
really.
you're kind of dead.
Yeah, because you could only go up and down.
Oh, Gio's keeping his stars for ages.
The thing is the moment he uses the star, ScouB's gonna hide in the thing until the end.
So this is a big part of the track.
Yep.
Just doing this. Oh, it spends it. And
He doesn't just stay in.
No, it doesn't stay.
Interesting. I suppose he just wanted to cycle.
Oh, the star driving.
But
Oh,
that's the thing. He gave himself up to an opportunity to get hit, and he only cycled through one item because he missed the second one.
red off.
Okay, going into the green zone together. 2 reds.
There we go.
He's probably gonna shoot. Yeah, he went. Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought he was gonna try and hide behind the wall and try and bang it. So Interesting, interesting. I'm going back to green, but this time ScouB's the only one with a red.
Oh, Geo's in trouble.
Ah, it turns out fine.
Yep.
It's just it's hard to just keep on top of someone and close enough. There's just so many ways you can turn on this track. Outside of these middle sections, like the really long lengths, there's a lot of time where you can't really get out. But in these little subsections, you know, there's many ways to sort of get around, unless you shoot those perfect reds.
ScouB with 3 reds in a row, and it pays off in the end, of course.
Indeed.
Looking at 8-8.
Yeah. 3 billions up. 1 red shell intact against the green. Geo not.
That's the 5th red shell in a row, I think.
Yeah, I mean, super lucky, but at the same time, he's Geo has not picked up that many items, and because ScouB's forcing him in this little box, and now it's 8-8 from 7-4. So, and Geo was holding the lead for a lot of this, like not just the 7-4 thing. It was going on since.
Yeah, it was
a while. It was 5-4 at the
3-0. And now it's kind of falling apart. It's not out of it by any means.
Yeah. No, it just means he's lost his dominating thing. But at the same time, you know, 8-8 is a position which Geo should be absolutely fine with. Because definitely in winning range, even if both at an equal stance, equal standpoint. Okay. So yeah, no, Mushroom is going to be out there if he's just going to get a couple more items to get through. But does get the red in the end.
Oh wow.
Wanted the all the way around. They both did a bit of a hop skip jump. The red almost looking like they wanted to turn around, but not quite. Looking at the star. It's going to be, okay, no, double star, so now we're probably going to get a bit of running round. So in this intermission, I would like to plug up. No way. No way, one of them should have just activated
Nobody
star.
fired.
Nobody fired.
These
They
are
play these
the
crazy games.
patience of the Thunder Gods right here.
Mate.
Come on, fire a star.
Yeah, the man. It's just gonna happen because they want to be the second one shot.
You want to be last.
Yeah.
That's it.
And currently, there's not a rule in place where you have to shoot it within 30 seconds, even. So.
Oh, Geo has to fire first. ScouB is happy with that.
Indeed.
Oh, he gets hit.
He gets it. The thing is ScouB is just holding on to it for too
A
long.
little bit too long.
Because he's done this 3 times now. I get the strategy, obviously, but it's actually not working for him. So I think he should think about potentially using it a bit sooner. Maybe try to cycle through some items with into a random green.
There.
A second one!
Whoa.
Back! No.
Geo
Just as well, this is best to 11. First to 11, man.
Geo is smiling on the outside, but I don't know about that. The double green ender.
But that's the thing. It's the risk you play by pinging them. It's the risk you play. So yeah, as jarring as it is, he's almost chosen. He's chosen for it to potentially happen.
I get that. Yeah. Good start for Geo on this one.
Yeah. And yeah, I believe in the Geo. If he can reset that mental and just be like, actually, I'm still taking this. It's still gonna be fine. Like, he keeps the pressure on. 100.
Nice
Here's the first
shot.
one. And no, first one. Here's the second one.
The second one, yeah.
Yeah. He should be okay there. Yeah.
I like the green too.
Oh. He's a good green shot. No randoms here. It's all blasting straight to the face.
Straight to the face.
Indeed. Got a star. Star versus red. It's going to be wanting to pick up an item.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's fast. Second star.
This could be it with Geo star driving. Oh,
And then
the green does it.
greens. You know,
Just
all's
feels so
fair in love
bad.
and war, man. All equal. So basically, 8-8 didn't matter. Both just kind of got bonus points for greens, and we are gone to the next one.
9-9.
But Battle Course 1. Interesting what to see the last 3 tracks are. It's all down to the wire. It's a great game so far, for sure.
Yes. Dodge by Geo.
Okay. Yeah, mushroom out of that. Now he's going to be... Geo's looking to mount the offensive now that he has the red. He wanted to shoot
Early
it.
shot.
Yeah, he wanted to get the second item as well. But he just didn't have enough speed to get it. But he's still got red intact. These greens are making me shake. It's
already, it's 15 seconds into a track. It's 8 greens.
Oh, and we're back.
Whoa!
No, and he got him. They both have it, man. Gotta love this star, but technically don't have a star gameplay that we're seeing right here. Okay, so both with the red here, both they wanted to get the shot in, but they was waiting for the one person to make an obvious mistake. Geo out here in the open is not really where he wants to be, because if ScouB could shoot, then that's it.
Because of the random green, ScouB goes up the match point.
This is what I mean by Geo is in a dangerous position. You do not want to be in the middle for any reason at all. Like,
He was
not
stuck though.
there.
He was stuck.
But he put himself in that position because he wanted
did.
to try and get the shot in around the wall. If he just kept going around, you know, he would have been able to get out of that. But 10-9, 10-9. ScouB is feeling it,
And
I'm
he
sure.
is bringing the reds.
100, raining down. And this, what
Nice
a
shot.
great shot. Good dodge, great shot. Or great dodge, great dodge. Great dodge, great shot. Okay, he's probably going to turn around because no one has time for that green shell.
That's
Nice.
Banana's doing nothing. Ghost doing
These
nothing.
green shells are still kicking. He's also turning around because no one, and I mean no one, has time for those moves. Cycling through some items, looking for something other than a banana and other than a feather and a green. See these greens all starting getting planted. They're starting to fear it a bit now. They're noticing
what a
red
hit.
shell, good shot. It's the power of the ghost. Sometimes you think you're in a safe position, but you don't realize quite where they're standing. Cheeky shot. Oh, and here comes the random greens, which, if anything, I would say is the ScouB's
they are
favour.
live.
They are everywhere. Oi, oi, oi.
Oh, Geo!
Yeah, clean dodge there. Good jump. Yep. Standard feather, just get around that corner. Oh, red went wrong way.
Yes.
How Geo handled that turn. The red comes in.
Yes,
It comes
turn
around, back around. Jeez.
Oh, the green is...
I like it, I like it.
Oh, yeah. Another red for the ScouB. So many reds.
I'm quite landing them though at the moment. Oh, nice jump.
Oh, the jump
Geo
was
got another
brilliant.
red.
No!
Jeez.
Geo's been getting the reds now, but...
I'm
this
fearing
is
them.
on the edge.
I got a ghost, force out the red. Looking for new items. They are in the same area, by the way.
Yes.
It's hard to tell. Great offensive items, but mushroom feather. They're still trying to get through to something a little bit more juicy. That red shell that ScouB's got, so now he's going to be looking to find a nice angle.
Yeah.
Geo's stuck in this little lane, but he's forced to slow down because of that green.
Nice. Oh,
nice.
it's 10-10.
10-10
We're going to the 11-10.
up. Jeez. Here we go, and is it Battle Course 1? Aye. Yep. So this could all end in the next 5 seconds, really.
It could be 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It could be 50, but
could
it's
be,
not more.
But if they can keep nerves under control, because sometimes like lining it up when everything's on the line, you know, like you just suddenly miss the most obvious potential combos and shots.
You have to become a bit tentative as to what you're gonna do.
Yeah, for sure. Red shell, feather, standard. He gets the nice U-turn. That was
no,
great.
that's 2 for ScouB.
He's got 2 of them. Feather can't quite follow up, but this green, he's looking for it. Geo's got the red shell, looking to try and land, but ScouB's got some great dodges on board. ScouB's been doing these finals for a while. He's definitely going to be feeling it. He's got the red still. Take that. Lucky, nice lucky timing.
There are greens. There's a red.
There's a green. Yeah, the random greens and final track. So
many.
many people have been eliminated by the last final random green.
ScouB has been as well.
Yeah. It's, I've seen it pretty much everybody today. Even if it was at least just a match, if not the entire set. So, okay, they're going for the same sort of item areas. So one's looking.
Oh, this is not good for Geo.
He's got a dodge. Nice. A bit of wall riding, a bit of green shell.
Yeah. You needed the double there.
Star. He wants to feel this. The item's going to reset on this one. Yeah, perfect. Then he's going to be looking for the next item. But the ghost.
Mushroom is not
it's
good.
not gonna. Okay, nothing. Maybe no. No, he's going too fast. And ScouB made sure to play it safe. ScouB's keeping it calm. He's got another red. Geo wants something else. Mushroom's not quite. I respect the U-turn. He wants to just try and get out of dodge. He forces the red out because of his item cycling. Good stuff. Star on ScouB though. Now he's got the double up. He's got a green shell. He's got the star and the red. He messed up the driving though, so it might be a bit safer. He's got the feather.
Oh
what
no,
a great star! Amazing.
What a nice star finish by ScouB.
The thing is, he's just using the feather there might have not been the safest because he would have been 0 momentum. He could come around with the red shell.
Yeah, that's a big bet.
So, but yeah, impressive from the boys. ScouB manages to clutch it right through.
For that one.
Geo almost the champion. He comes off from a year break. Absolutely stellar performance.
We got the 11-10.
100.
What can you do?
GG's. Jeez on. ScouB is the name to remember for battle mode.
Yes.
Today, second in time trial,